Good morning. Today's session we are going to see the math subject for grade 4. Previous session we discussed about the topics international place value system, difference between international and the Indian place value system, last one rounding off. I hope everyone or understood that concept clearly. Good. Now we start to discuss the next topic, Roman numerals. This is the last topic for in this lesson. Okay, shall we see what is Roman number? The Roman numbers are special symbols that stands for the numbers. So these are the key points. Okay. In earlier days, Romans are used the special symbols. At present, we are used in the clocks and watches. Okay. Next one. The Roman numerals with corresponding to the Indo-Arabic numerals are given below. This is the table for Roman numerals and Indo-Arabic numerals. Indo-Arabic numerals is like the numbers. Okay. So the first row is the Roman numerals. Now I am going to write the number for the symbols. So first is the I. I means it's denoted 1. Okay. It's V. So V means it's represented as a 5. X. It's represent 10. L represent 50. C represent 100. D represent 500. M represent 1000. Okay. So this is a table. You have to thorough this one. Okay. Shall we start the next one? So next one is the rules for writing the numeral numbers. Rules for writing Roman numerals. So, rules for writing Roman numerals. So, first rule, when a symbol is repeated, its value is added. Its value is added as many times as it is repeated. When a same symbol is repeated means the value is also added. Okay. So, but we have to remember that the few lines are there. What is that? The symbols cannot be repeated more than 3 times. More than 3 times you don't repeat that symbol. That is very important. You have to keep it in mind. Second one, the symbols V, L and D. V, L and D are never repeated. So these 3 symbols are never repeated. Okay, but only I, X, C and M can be repeated but up to 3 times only. So these 3 points you have to keep it in mind. Okay, symbols can be repeated up to 3 times. 3 times only you have to use it. But what are the symbols? X, I, C, M. These symbols only repeated but up to 3 times only. Okay, see V, L, D. So these symbols are never used after once. Once you have to use that V, L, D. Okay, don't repeat these symbols. Okay, so this is the first rule for writing the Roman numerals. Now we have to see one example for the first rule. So see, one I and next I. So one I means 1 plus 1. So what is that? 2. Next one. So I denotes which number? 10. So how many 10? 3 times of 10. 10 plus 10 plus 10 equal to 30. Okay, next. C. C means 100. 100 plus 100 equal to 200. See here, X is repeated but up to 3 times only. But here C is repeated up to 3. So the symbols are repeated more than 3 times. Only these symbols alone you have to use it repeated times but up to 3 times. Okay, so this is the first rule. Okay, shall we see the second rule? Okay. Yes, this is the rule 2. If a smaller numeral is written to the right of the numeral of the greater value, the two numerals are added. If the smaller numeral written to the right of the numeral greater value. The smaller numeral is always written to the right of the numeral of this greater value. The two numerals are added. Okay, now we see one example. Yes, so this is that I represent a 1. This V represent as a 5. So the smaller numeral is written to the right of the greater value. Right of the greater value. This is right. Okay, right of the greater value. If we add these two numbers, you will get an answer. So this is denote a 5. This is denote a plus 1. So the answer is 6. Okay, next one. X, V. So see here, X is a 10. Okay, V is a 5. So compared to which is the smaller one? V is the smaller one. So the smaller numeral is always written to the right of the greater value. So now we see that 10 plus 5, the answer is 15. Okay, so the smaller numeral is written to the right of the numeral of the greater value. The two numerals are added means you will get a number. Okay, you have any doubts? This is the right position. This is the right position. In your side, that is the right. Okay. So this is the rule 2. You have any doubts? Okay. Shall we see the rule number 3? Okay. So next one is the rule 3. When a smaller numeral is written to the left of the numeral of the greater value, it is subtracted from the greater numeral. A smaller numeral written to the left of the greater value. Left of the greater value, I mean greater numeral, it is subtracted from the greater numeral. See the previous rule, the smaller numeral is written to the right of the numeral of the greater value. The two numerals are added. But in third rule, the smaller numeral written to the left side of the greater numeral, it is subtracted from the greater numeral. If the smaller numeral written in right side means you have to add. If the smaller number is written to the left side of the greater value means you have to subtract. Okay, shall we see the example? Then you will get clear. See, I, V. So 1. So I represent as a 1. So this is occupied the left of the greater value. This is left of the greater value. Okay. So left of the greater value means what is the process? Subtract. Okay. 1, I mean the greater value. From greater value means 5 minus 1, answer is 4. So this Roman represent as a 4. Okay. Shall we see another one example? Okay. This is 1. Next one is 10. Okay. So subtract from greater value 10 minus 1 equal to 9. So this is the Roman for 9. Okay. See the next one. X. So X C represent as a 100. So smaller value occupied the left side of the greater value. Left side means what is the process? Subtraction. Okay. So you have to subtract from the greater numeral. Greater numeral means here what? 100. So 100 minus 10 equal to 90. So the XC is represented as a 90. You have any doubts? When a smaller numeral written to the left side of the greater value means you have to subtract from the greater numeral. See the rule. smaller numeral is written to the right side of the greater value means you have to add. Okay, so this is a rule 2, this is rule 3. Shall we see the rule number 4? That is the last rule. Okay. Next one, rule number 4. When a smaller numeral is placed between the two numerals of greater value, it is subtracted from the numeral placed after it. When a small numeral placed between two numerals of greater value, it is subtracted. First you have to subtract and then you have to do that further process. Okay. Shall we see one example? Okay. Listen. X, I, V. So compare these three three symbols. Which is the small numeral? In middle is the small numeral. So first you have to subtract that. Afterwards you have to do it the next one. Okay, listen. First you have to write the numbers. So X denotes the 10. See, here V1. Okay, so this V is a greater number compared with I. So the small number occupied the left side of the greater value means the rule number 3 you have to use it. So 3 means you have to subtract from the greater value. So 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1. First you have to do that subtraction. 10 plus 5 minus 1, 4. So next you have to do that addition. 10 plus 4, 14. So this is the Roman represent the 14 number. Okay, this is the way you have to identify that number. Okay, any doubts you have? Okay, one more example. Okay, see here. So compare these four Romans. Which is a small numeral? Yes, 1 is a small numeral. After that, having one number. So compared with this small number, so V is a big number. First you have to, you have to rule number 4. Rule number 3. Okay, rule number 3. First we have to write the number. 100 plus X denotes 10 plus. So here you have to use a rule number 4. 5 minus 1. So here first you have to do that subtraction process. Remaining you write as it is. 5 minus 1, 4. Next one you have to do that addition process. 100 plus 10, 110 plus 4. Again 110 plus 4, 114. So this Roman stands for 114. Okay, so this is the way you have to identify the number. So for the rule number 4, you have to smaller number placed in between the two numerals of the greater value. It is subtracted from the numeral placed after that. You have to do that further process. You have any doubts? Okay. Again, I am going to recall the rules for writing Roman numerals. First rule, when a symbol is repeated, its value is added. The symbol is repeated, the value is added as many times as it is repeated. Okay, but we have the few conditions that it is very important. Okay, this you have to keep it in mind. Symbols cannot be repeated more than 3 times. Symbols cannot be repeated 3 times. Cannot be repeated more than 3 times. Next one, the symbols VLD. So these symbols are never repeated. So these symbols are never repeated. The last one, only I, X, C and M can be repeated. Okay, these symbols can be used up to 3 times only. Okay, this condition, first one is there, they first condition itself they told that symbols cannot be repeated 3 times, up to 3 times. After 4 times means no need. 1, 2, 3, that is enough. After 4 means no need to use that. So VLD never repeated. Okay, don't use it repeated symbol. But I, X, C and M you used to repeat, but up to 3 times only. Okay, so see that example. I is represented as a 1. So how many ones? 1 plus 1, 2. So next x represent 10. So how many tens represent? 1 plus 10 plus 10 plus 3, 30 is the answer. So C is represent 100. So 100 plus 100 equal to 20. So if you see the Romans means first you have to write the number format. Okay, then you have to identify the number easily. Okay, first you have to see the Roman and write the numbers. What represent the Hindu-Arabic numerals? First you have to write and then you have to find that number. Okay, so this is the rule number 1. Rule number 2. If a smaller numeral is written to the right of the, right means this side, right of the numeral of the greater value, you have to add. So see the example, 5, VI. V is represented as a 5. 1 is represent, I represent as a 1. So the small numeral occupied the right side of the greater value. So greater value means you have to add. So right side means you have to add. Left side means you have to subtract. Okay. So 5 plus 1, 6. So see 10 plus 5. So 15 is the answer. This is a rule number 2. Next one, rule number 3. The same but slight changes there. Smaller numeral is occupied the left side of the greater numeral means you have to subtract. Left means subtract. Right means you have to add. Okay, that you have to keep it in mind. See, 1 is a 5. So left side, so smaller numerals occupied the left side of the big number, big value, I mean greater value. So 5 minus 1 equal to 4. See this 4, the 1V, I'm not 1V, sorry, IV is represented as a 4. Okay, so this is the example for rule number 4. Next we have to move to the rule number 4. Rule number 4. When a smaller numeral is placed between the two numeral of the greater value, it is subtracted from the numerals placed after it. So see the example, the smaller numeral occupied that in between the greater numeral of that place. First you have to subtract. Okay. And then you have to do that further process. So see, if you see the Roman numerals means first you have to write the numbers. So first one is a 10 plus, so see here 1, I, next one is a 5. So what is the rule here? Is the rule number 3, because the smaller numerals occupied the left side of the greater value. So you have to use the subtraction process. So first you have to write, subtract from greater value. First you have to do that subtraction. Afterwards you do that addition process. Okay. So this is the way you have to use that rule number 4. Okay. So all the rules, rule number 1, 2, 3, 4, that is very important. You have to practice it. Okay. So Roman numerals is the new topic for you. So you have to concentrate more on this topic. Okay. Next a few more few more points are there. Let's see. Okay, so this is the remember points. Okay, I can be subtracted from V and X. So I means the 1. So 1 can be subtracted from 5 and 10 only. 5 and 10 only. So I, Roman, can be subtracted from V and X only. Same, X can be subtracted from L and C. L means 50, C means 100. Okay, next one. C means 100. Okay. C can be subtracted from D and M. D and M only. D is the 500, M is the 1000. The last one V, L, D or never subtract. Never subtract means see V is a 5, L is a 50. Next one is a 500. So 5, 50, 500. So never subtract from other numerals. Okay, only subtract x, I, C. From x means L, C, I means V and X, C means D and M. So this Roman subtracted from given Romans alone. Okay, so I cannot be subtracted from L and C. Cannot from subtract L and C. I can be subtract only V and X. X can be subtract only L and X. C can be subtract only D and M. So VLD or never subtract from other Romans. Okay. So these are the points you have to keep it in mind. This is very important. Okay. So this is the basic numerals. Okay. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the basic Romans. Okay. This you have to keep it in mind. If you thorough these Romans means you can write any Romans. Okay. For any numbers. Okay. This is the basic one. You have to thorough this fully. Okay, now I am going to how to write the Roman numerals for that number. Okay, listen. Now I am going to teach how to write the Roman numerals for the given number. Okay, listen. So first I am going to take one number, that is the 78. So 78 means first you have to split that number. Okay, 70 plus 8. 70 plus 8. 70 also we can divide it. Okay, how? 50 plus 10 plus 10. Okay, next 8. 8 also we can divide, that is 5 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so see that Romans. Now I am going to write the Romans first. Listen. 50 means, what is it 50? L. 10 means X. Again one more 10. Next one is 5. 1. 1. So this is the Roman numerals for the 78. So this is the way you have to write the Roman numerals for that given number. First you have to split. Afterwards again you have to split according to that Roman numerals and Indo-Arabic numerals table. After that you have to give the Roman numerals number. Okay. So here you have to use the rule 2 and rule 3 and rule 4 also. Okay. Any doubts you have now? Okay. Shall we see one more example? Okay. So next example 850. First step you have to split that number. 800 plus 50. Okay. Again I am going to split that number 800 up to that first table column. I don't know that Roman numerals and the Indo-Arabic using that table. Okay. 800. I am going to split that 500 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100. The last one is a 50. Okay. So now I split it 500 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 50. Now I am going to give the Roman numerals. 500 means what is that 500? Roman numerals D. 100 means C. How many 100? 300. So 300 is a repeated symbols but up to 3 times only. Okay. Next, last one is the 50. 50 means you know very well, that is L. So this is the Roman numerals for 850. So this is the way you have to find the Roman numerals. Okay, any doubts you have? Okay, next I am going to teach how to write, how to convert the Roman numerals to Hindu-Arabic numerals, a number. Okay, now we start. So now convert the Romans into the Hindu-Arabic numerals. First we have to write the number for the Romans. So first one is 50 plus x, 10 plus 10 plus 5. So 50 plus 10 plus 10 means it's a 75. So this is the 75 Romans. Okay, 75. This is a Roman for 75. Okay. So now we come to the end of this section. Now I am going to conclude this section with quick recap. So this is a Roman numeral. Special numbers, special symbol stands for the numbers used by the Romans. Now we used in the clocks and watches. So this is very important. You have to thorough with. This is a Roman numerals and the numbers. Okay. Next, this is the rule for writing the Roman numerals. This is rule number 1. So this green you have to keep it in mind. Okay. So next one is the rule number 2. So smaller numerals means you have to write, that is added. Smaller numerals, if it is a left, means you have to subtract. Okay. Next, the smaller number occupied in between the greater value means first you have to subtract and then add. So this is the last one. This you have to keep it in mind. Okay, now we came to the end of the sections. Thank you.